So this is the market situation, right, that we are actually going through at this moment. You can see that I did mention to you guys, if you are following all my information, right, I think we are predicting things correctly here. We are moving in the right direction. So a lot of these predictions are really taking place. So that's the reason why we saw the market start to begin to push up, right? So we start see market pushing up. So market actually have hit around 18,400, 18,500. All right. So the problem that we are seeing now, okay, what I'm really seeing now is the FOMO is coming in. So FOMO is coming in, but what I believe taking place is that the institution and the hedge fund is basically creating a fake out. All right. This is like an indication to the market that the market is recovering and it is already bottom, and now the market is going to go up. All right, so you have to be very careful. Okay, you have to be very careful. Let me see if I can bring you to the weekly chart. So you have to be very careful. Yes, it's true. Now what is happening now is that if you look, let me just bring it bigger, right? Now this is a trading view, right? So if you look at it, okay, we got a nice green candle here on the weekly. All right, so I believe that looking at this green candle, now let's look into this green candle, right? So if you can read this candle, roughly we know, okay, we know that the market is still going to push up. All right, so but how far the market is going to push up, because we do have resistance around here. Can you see that? We have the resistance around here. So that's the reason why I mentioned to you that we might be looking at about 20,000, all right, 20,000 to around probably 20,500. And then we could actually see a massive dump coming, all right, a massive dump. So now based on my understanding, because you can see on the weekly, there is no tail. Let me just make it bigger, all right? So on the weekly, right, there is no tail, but nevertheless, look at the week, okay? It is not going, the buyers cannot really push up yet because the sellers are still pushing the price down. All right, so that is the reason why you have to be really careful here. But the thing is that in the short time frame, I believe we can still buy up. Market can still go up. All right, so how long will this be? Okay, I believe, okay, probably by end about 28th or 29th of January, we might see okay, we might see it going up to about 20,000 or around probably 21,000. And for me, February will be a very significant month for the dump to take place, all right? For the dump to take place. So I'm definitely expecting for the dump. I am adamant, okay? I am adamant that Bitcoin has to go to 10,000, all right? So I just want you to take note, okay? Please understand, this is just my theory, okay? My theory, because please understand, if you go back to the, let me see, all right? If you go back to here, right? This is basically the CME futures. Now, if you go back to the CME futures, right, we still have this gap. Can you see that? We still have this gap that is not filled yet. So I'm not saying that this gap will be filled, but I'm just trying to tell you that there is this gap that is not been filled yet. All right, so we might be expecting for this gap to be filled. So this gap is around 9,000. Can you see that? It's around 9,700. So this is the reason why I'm still, okay, holding on, because we might expect that this gap to be filled up. But also look at here, we have a gap here. All right, we have a gap here at about 27,000 at the top here. All right, we have a gap here. This gap, all right, so if the market goes down, definitely it has to come up to fill the gap. So that's the reason why I told you, right? The market can go down and then you can actually come up to fill the gap. So the gap is around 28. So it's around 30,000. That's why I gave you the target around 30,000. The market can go up there, fill up the gap, and then it can actually rally uptrend. All right. So do take note. Okay. So these are just a few reasons, but also we have other sentiments. The situation of the economic, the recession, a lot of things are actually accumulating at this time, right? So that's why you have to be very careful. So if you are trading at this time, right, when the market is really volatile, so I would suggest that probably you have to do a that's the reason why the 1 minute is critical. Now, if you are trying to do a long-term trading, like example, you want to go on a 1 week and so on, right? Then you can't be trading on this platform, right? You have to look for other platform. But if you are doing 100x, 100x is basically a high intensity trading. So you don't hold for too long, right? So that's why direction is crucial. And that's the reason why I want to cover with you a short-term, short scalping technique later on. I think some of you already learned. Some of you, for you probably this is new. So I want to try to cover that so that you can actually even use the short scalping technique to do a shorter scalping, all right? Between 3 minutes, using the 3 minutes and then trade on the 1 minute, right? So just take note of that. Those people who really want to do stop loss, then you use an isolated margin. All right. Stop losses is for the losers. I don't want to stop loss. All right. Do you know that you can have so many stop losses and keep stop loss, and keep losing everything until all your fund is lost too. All right. So it's not about stop losses. It's about direction. If you don't get the direction, that is it. You can put as many stop losses. You can be still losing, and you can actually deplete all your fund. That's what is happening in Forex market. All right. Because do you think that the broker don't know when is your next stop loss? The broker knows because everyone learned the same thing. You must put your stop loss about how many below your position. Come on, everybody do the same thing. You think the broker don't know? The broker just waiting for all of you to get wrecked. You see that? So that's why you have to be very careful. Those who never put stop loss, they still make money, right? So please understand that, okay? So this is important because the problem is that you are doing what you learn. You don't think like a broker. You don't think like a hedge fund. So that's the problem. That's why you need to go to YouTube, look for some videos, how the hedge fund thinks, how the broker thinks, rather than go and looking for traders. These traders just don't know what they are doing. All right. So you have to be very careful. Okay. So this is just my advice because I have been long enough in the market, guys. Come on. I trade hours a day. Imagine, okay, the experience I have is like, it's like if you go for the driving school, you and me go for the driving school, and you actually drive 1 hour a day. And if I drive 24 hours a day for the next 10 years, who has more experience? All right. If you go for a driving license and you only drive once a month, and I'm driving every day, who has more experience? That's why if you are a pilot, they always ask you for your flying hours. So what is your trading hours? This is important. That's why we calculate your win rate, because your win rate will determine your trading hours. All right. So you have to be very careful. Okay. That's why the hedge funds trade, the hedge fund trading hours, the brokers trading hours, they are different. And these guys are smart because they know that everyone learned TA, technical analysis, horoscope. All right. And they know what this TA guys is going to do. And they are laughing behind the screen, looking at the ignorance of these TA guys. All right. So please be very careful. All right. Here at the market, guys, look at this. Wow. What a day. Let me see what happened here. All right. Okay. Look at the market. Okay. This is just, this is brutal. All right. Let me see. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look at the manipulation. This is brutal. Look at that. I'm making live 27%, 26, 33, 30, 34. Wow. Isn't that awesome? Take the money. Take the money, man. Take the money. Let's wait. Let's wait. Take the money. Take the money and close my previous order. Let's go to bigger. Sorry. Let's go to, am I making 39%? Take the money. All right, and I got one more trade, I think. Let me see my another demo. Okay, here also. All right, 38. Okay, take the money. You see that I don't care. You may say that, hey, why taking all the money? Wait. No, take the money. That's all. Simple. All right. Okay, great. Can you see that? So that's what we exactly talking here, right? Let me just get back to, I want to see here. Can you see that? Look at that, right? This is just crazy, right? Live trades, right? Live.
CPI result just came out, so I think they're dumping.
Did I mention to you guys? Did I mention to you that that they are waiting. That's why you can see they built up the market in such a way. People thought market is going to go up, and now you look at it. Okay, this is brutal. Look at it. This is going to be red. Next candle is red. All right, now every one of you can make money, guys. Easy, right? Easy. Here, 1 hour. Can you look at it? Look at the liquidation, guys. This is crazy. All right, this is, see that? See the sellers. All right, the sellers are actually selling now. See that? They are selling. So when you see the rate, the buyers are getting wrecked now. All right, the buyers are getting liquidated. All right, you can see the buyers and the sellers are fighting, but the volume is bigger here for the seller. All right, look at the volume. So you can see here, right? So this is indecisive, but normally when a rate indecisive candle like this appear, all right, you can expect the next hour to be actually red. All right, so that's why even if this is down here, right, we don't really care, because this can actually go down further. So always I always follow my 1 hour. Okay, my 1 hour is my key direction here. All right, you can see now, all right, on the 3 minutes, right, it's already going to the green zone. So you may want to wait. All right, you may want to wait until it goes up again and then buy down again. So that's how simple trading is, especially if you are using JD100X. All right. Okay, who else? Rambo, right? Rambo. I love the word Rambo. That is like wartime, man. Rambo. Yes, Rambo, are you there?
Hello, doctor. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks a lot for all your information. And
Most
we are really
welcome.
making a lot of progress. And actually, I have been trading for a while in Forex, doctor.
All right.
So what I'm trying to actually do is, because now this is looking very exciting. So I have been using your strategy in Forex, and I'm little by little collecting some money to bring into 5-bit.
Okay, that's great. How are you doing so far?
So far, I've been doing almost around 93% of win rate, doctor. So I started with $20 to test it out, because I wanted to test your method just by exposing $20. So the few losses I incurred, it was only on my mistakes, which I didn't listen to your advices.
All right.
So I made around 20 from $20, doctor. I managed to go up to around 31 just by taking 0.01 lots.
Awesome. That's great.
I mean,
just take note of that. Okay. So anyhow, I think crypto is really exciting, because when you make money in crypto, it is actually 10 or 20 times or even 100 times more than the money that you can make in the fiat, okay, which is the Forex market. All right. And especially now, okay, now it's exciting, because when the market goes up, imagine, let me tell you something, guys. Your goal is this. All right. Your goal is this. Market is down now and it's going to go down, right? It's the time for you to trade and accumulate all these assets. Accumulate Bitcoin, accumulate Ethereum, accumulate BCH, accumulate it. You know why? Because when the market goes up, automatically your US dollar conversion is going to be massive. All right, it's going to be massive. So now is the time for you to stack. All right, this is the real stacking. Don't stack in other people's platform and keep buying, and they ask you to stack their shit token by giving them your Bitcoin. Don't do that. All right, the best way to stack is trade your own, and you can stack it your own. All right, that's the best way. That's why I always worry about people who are buying other coins and so on, because those coins are only moving because of the hype. They have to create a hype. They have to create news. They have to create something to get that coin goes up. All right, but ultimately it is definitely going to be dumb. All right, so please be very careful. For Bitcoin side of it, you are quite safe. All right, so stay with what is safe and protect yourself. If you are smart, you want to gamble, go for another coin. Price goes up, sell it quickly, swap it quickly into Bitcoin or USDT, and then do the same thing, right? So you have to be really smart. Okay, so I hope that is clear, right? And I really enjoyed this session with you. You saw, right, how live things were going on, and it's always a joy to see live, and we are profiting while we are doing trade live, because then people know that what we are doing is true, right? what we are doing is true. We are not lying. We are telling exactly and exactly that is how the market is moving, right? So God bless each and every one of you.